But yeah, it looks like right now all roads lead to the mountains. So we need to do something to unlock the mountains, and I don't know what that something is yet. We'll figure it out, though. Grain peddler. Ho there, madam. Hope you don't have any business that way. The mill's in a spot of trouble. Mill, you say? Aye, so I do. I was just about to drop off my wheat to this nice couple that works there, but when I heard the ruckus, I thought it was best to wait here. What ruckus? Are they beset by bandits? Worse, a businessman. The hawk is the land baron that owns most of the property around these parts. I saw him banging on the mill's door with a greedy look in his eyes. Trust me, it's best to lay low until the storm blows over unless you want to end up penniless. I have little use for coin, therefore nothing to lose. Perhaps I ought to see what the fuss is about. New chapter, the hawk. Yeah, we're just gonna keep doing quests until something unlocks the mountain. I mean, all of this has to go somewhere anyway. Oh my god, the hawk is cute too. Look at this burb. I like him. By decree of the local bylaw, you must come out. Any who interfere with the eviction of this property will face full legal consequences for obstruction of justice. As a stately tycoon hammers on the mill's door, a pair of shaking voices call out from the nearby window. But please, Master Hawk, we just need a little more time. You've had ample opportunity to renegotiate our contract at the Civil Hall. This is no time for excuses. Now open the door at once. More miserable contract. Drop the pretenses, Hawk. You're nothing more than a crook in fancy clothes. Yeah, well, come on in, Andy Wolf. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? Excuse me, but this business does not concern you, madam. Take your snide remarks and be off. So snarky. I'll determine what business earns my concern. Thank you very much. I'd like to hear the other side of the story for myself. Well, if they insist on remaining locked inside, then I shall depart. But if I do not receive my payment at the bank soon, even a locked door won't stand in my way. The hawk steps smartly around you and off down the road back to the village, leaving a trail of dust in his wake. These poor millers are still too shaken up to come out. I'll have to get in round the back somehow. Ooh, and what was dinner, Andy Wolf? What was dinner? Hopefully something quite tasty. Okay, so what do we got here? That's a changeling. What do we got here? Hatchet might break this apart. Ooh, nice. Hidden hatch. All right. And yes, utter chaos. The millers. How did you get in here? Did the hawk send you? We don't have anything left to give. We swear. Relax. I'm no thug. It seems like you two are caught between a rock and a bureaucrat. Just how did you get into such a pickle? God, salmon sounds delicious. Salmon sounds absolutely delicious. I think Zero Wolf and I need to make a trip out to the sushi restaurant again sometime this month. I think we've earned that. What's to tell? The hawk is our landlord, and we work this mill for him. We've always been on time with our payments, never missed them once. But that greedy tyrant has been steadily hiking up the cost. We've barely been able to feed ourselves and pay our dues, but we're always managing to scrape by. Then this last month, he raised the rent again. And what's worse, someone broke in during the night and cracked our millstone. If we can't grind flour, we'll never be able to get the money. And now he says if we can't pay, he'll evict us. Awfully suspicious that your millstone was damaged right as the rent increased. Almost like he wants to get rid of you. We've explained the situation to him, but that man only has eyes for gold. Not a kernel of kindness resides in his heart. Well, let me take a look at that grindster of yours. Broken mill isn't much good to anyone, regardless of who owns it. Really? You do that for us? If the millstone was repaired, we might just be able to make enough flour before the deadline. Alright, well, I probably need a restorative potion, I'm guessing. You inspect the granite millstone and run your fingers along the wide crack that has rendered the device dysfunctional. Just as I thought. It appears appears to have been done on purpose. Heavy stone can be coaxed back together, but it will require strong bonding magic. Sword of Idol, Snag Vine, and Cobblestones. Alright. So let's see what things I need to go gather now. Alright, so there's one Snag Vine. And Restorative Idol. We need a Necromantic Charm. Sweet! We didn't have to go farming ingredients this time. I'm glad that I farmed those pumpkin bones. Alright, so now we should be able to just lick, fix this up. Fix it up, lickety-split. Restorative Idol. You place the idol atop the old millstone. The vines wind their way neatly into the crack of the millstone, beginning to seal it anew. And cobblestone. Cobblestones clunk down on the face of the millstone. An ominous creaking sound fills the mill as the grindstone begins to shift and warp. Then, with a bang like thunder, the crack on the stone snaps closed. The couple marvel at the millstone, running their hands over the smooth surface. It's been fixed? It's been fixed! Stone should be more durable than ever. I dare say it might even hold up to any future attempts of sabotage. Oh my, what a wonder! If it's all the same to you, we need to get our grain processed right away. Hawk has no patience when it comes to money. He'll already be back at the bank putting through the paperwork. I gotta talk some sense into that penny-pinching buzzard. If I go now, I'm sure I'll intercept him at his office. Okay. So, now, I take the front door? I can. Alright, now to go harass a burb. Stop harassing the Millers. The Millers have done no wrong. No point in fast travel when the village is right up here. And thank you for the boops, Masonic. Thank you for the boops. Where's the bank? Now that's the wolf. Okay, all the way over there. Actually, while we're at it, we should try and dig up some more nails while we're here, because I know we're going to need those. If I see any rat nests, we'll have to dig those up. And yeah, he's a very bad bird, but that's okay. We're going to remedy the situation. We will remedy this burb situation right quick. Yes, we will. Just walked right past the bank, too. Yeah, don't steal from me. I will own you. Hey. Bank guard. Ooh, okay. So we're gonna have to probably do something to that bank guard shortly. This will be fun. This will be fun. Hello, bad burb. You conniving knave. I know you sabotaged those poor Miller's grindstone. So what if I did? The property value has gone up, and they can't afford the rent. And it's up to me to find someone else who can. People like you will never be satisfied. You always want more and more. Tell me, Master Hawk, what in this world would sate your hunger for gold? Simple. The rumping wood. The rumpling? The whatling? The rumpling. A precious fey alchemist. They say he's in possession of the alchemist's stone that can turn whatever it touches into gold. If the legends are to be believed, the one to catch the rumpling will be paid his weight in gold. Then why not put your mind to catching the rumpling instead of harassing your poor tenants? Oh, believe me, I've tried, but he's a crafty fellow. I've only ever gotten my hands on a single clue, and I've got that locked up tight in my vault. Seems like you're robbing the world of an opportunity. Just because you can't find this rumpling fellow, no one else can? You eye the nearby bank vault suspiciously. A single guard looks simple enough to bypass. Yep, we're breaking into a bank, Andy Wolf. We are breaking into a bank. Alrighty. So what do we need to do to our vault attendant here? Glamour. Alright, so what is required for the glamour recipe? What things do I need to go farm? I need a mimic toe. I need 2 witch spice, which are easy enough to make. And then a smoke bomb. So that can make the foggy perfume. And so we need to go back to the swamp and we need to make a skeleton key. Oh, so we gotta go to the swamp and the graveyard. Sounds like I've never broken into a bank before. Neither have I, Running Paw. Neither have I, but it's an experience for all of us today. Just okay with someone being behind the cover. So yeah, it's a game. It's a game. Alright, so I guess we'll go to the graveyard first. Yeah, we'll go to the graveyard first because I literally can walk there instead of using the fast travel. And we'll go get ourselves some floaty skulls so we can make some skeleton keys. I don't feel like we're making a lot of progress today, but I have a feeling that once we get that mountain area unlocked, we're gonna knock off like 3 or 4 quests in a row. Oh, yeah, I mean, if you live in the city, stuff like that does unfortunately happen. Now, I don't remember what these skulls are weak against. Spirit salt. Spirit salt, spirit salt, spirit salt. Now I'm trying to find spirit salt. Where are they? I'm blind. Where are the spirit salts? Come on, where are they? There they are. Ah, well, these are easy to make. Oh, no! Oh, that's scary, Andy Wolf. Hopefully they caught the person doing that. I've also gotten into the habit of making extras of these potions. I don't know if that's actually the wisest decision on the planet. I don't know if making extra potions is such a good idea, but at least then we have them in stock. Recall all the others. We all had to restrain her. See, and the scary thing is, in the US, if you did that, then that lady could hit you with a charge of assault because you restrained her. Even though she's the one that stole something, she could still hit you with a charge of assault, which is so dumb. Alright, come on, we need a floaty skull. I thought there were floaty skulls down here in the crypt. I guess not. That's true. It does depend on the state and how you do it, but in general, they, it's just safer not to do it. Here we go. Ow. I didn't see that there was a hand there because I wasn't paying attention. Oh, the U.S. justice system has been broken for a long time. It's been broken for a very long time, but that's okay. We'll get through it. Yeah, thankfully you are in the UK, Andy Wolf. Thankfully you are. Oh, nice. That was a twofer. Kept Hades in here. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Iron Fox, that you finally escaped Hades. Congrats, because I know that's not an easy game. And welcome on in, DGamer SXL, welcome in, and a happy birthday to you. Hopefully you're having a good one today. Oh, gotcha, Iron Foxy, gotcha. Well, I'm happy that you rolled credits on it. I'm desperately trying to roll credits on this game today. I really hope we do. Because I can go a bit long today, but I can't go, like, excessively long. Oh, hush. Alright, so now we should be able to make a skeleton key. We can get that mimic toe. Because I believe that's what we needed for this recipe. Oh, we also need to go to the swamp. I think it was fine that we needed that. I'm gonna make a smoke bomb really quick, because I think we need snag vine too. I could be wrong, but I think we need a snag vine. Wait, they would give you jokes as to why you died and returned after winning. My favorite is you caught the common cold. Oh my god, that's hilarious. That's good writing, though. That's good writing. I miss the jokes. It's nice having an ending. Yeah, well, yeah. And I'm sure that there is a way to still get the joke endings. I'm sure that they have still worked a way for you to get the joke endings as well. Alright, so we need a mimic. Here, mimic, mimic, mimic. I would like to shove a key into you. Oh, don't laugh. I'm going to hit you with my axe. Alright, now we need to go to the swamp and get ourselves some more totemic tears. Yeah, exactly, Running Paw, exactly. That would be a miracle if we could do stuff like that. Well, congratulations for being an adult, DGamers XL. Welcome to the world of adulthood. Adulting isn't fun. But it is a thing. Alright, swamp, 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 swamp. Like what Zero Wolf just said, welcome to your first day of being adult. Your breakfast is ibuprofen. Totemic. That's what I need. I need totemic tears. So let's find a totem that we can harass. I really hope I guessed right and it was Snagvine I need for those. Yep, it was. Let's make a Snagvine. Which I need to kill a mosquito for. That's why I made a smoke bomb. I don't know why there's already one made, so we're going to make a second one just in case. Let's see if we can get 2 skeeters. Come on. Come on. Come to me, mosquito. Adulting is overrated. Like, legally I am an adult, but mentally I am 10. And that is the way I like it to be. Alright, so now... Snagvine. One of these. Should have 2 proboscises. Where's the other one? There it is. I don't act like an adult. Yeah, neither do I. Neither do I. Well, you take care, DGamers XL, and have a fantastic birthday. Alright, we need that snag vine up here now. So we got totemic tears. Hope. Grab a couple of sticks. And we have a glamour. Alright, so now we're gonna go back to the bank. Let's go rob a bank, chat. Let's go rob a bank. Just some more. I have actually suppers from that. So I can get off those in my development. Oh, wow. See, I'm just being glib when I say that. I am just being glib when I say that. But I firmly believe that being an adult is knowing when you don't need to be an adult. It's the village. Okay. While the guard is busy picking his fingernails, you quaff the fruity tasting elixir. Its masking effects tickle the tips of your toes with a tingling sensation. While you don't feel any different on the inside, you know your outward appearance has changed when the guard glances up to you. Oh, hey, Leonard. Is it time for my shift change already? Ah, yes, I'm here to relieve you. You better go and get some shut-eye while you still can. You don't gotta tell me twice. I feel like I've been on my feet all day long. Don't worry, I'll keep this vault nice and secure. You can count on me. Yeah, sure. Just keep your back straight. The Hawk's in a foul mood today for some reason. Guard stretches his shoulders and walks away, leaving you all alone with the bank vault. It's not my part of the UK. It's 15 degrees Celsius. Oof. Yeah, we've got about, I'd say, 3 inches of snow on the ground right now. Nothing significant. Just enough to make it obnoxious and have whiteouts whenever the wind picks up. It's on Crystal. I do have a character on Primal, but it's on Ultra. Well, remember though, Shen, you can visit other servers now. As long as as long as it's in the same data center, you can visit other servers. And I mean, I'm not completely against starting a new character. I'm not. Oh, you can do cross data now too. Okay, yeah, I thought data was coming later, but whatever. I mean, I'm not against creating a new character on a different server, or data center, rather. I'm just hesitant because I'm an Omni-crafter, Omni-gatherer on Primal. So I'm a little hesitant to restart from scratch. Little hesitant to restart from scratch. But I'm not against it. Not against it. Well, yeah, and you never know what the weather is going to do these days. You really don't. Right, you find the Hawk's treasure map framed with pride. It's little more than a tattered corner of a larger whole. No wonder the Hawk didn't get very far. This is barely a scrap. Squinting at the half-torn line work, you can make out the cartographer's description of giant dragon bones with a red X marking the spot. Well, I know where that is. That carcass looks awfully familiar. I wonder if it's the same one that's rotting out in the swamp. I'm sure it is. I guess the Hawk never had much reason to go searching there. Not many real estate investment opportunities. Alright, so I guess we're going back to the swamp. Going back to the swamp. Alright, we're going to take the fast travel there. Because he's a kid and kids can predict things like that. But I mean, I know as a kid, I always said that school would be closed because of winter, and if you say it every day, eventually you're going to be right. Because all the classes and a habit of making several alts. Yeah, you know what's funny is 14. Final Fantasy 14 is the only game that I have never made alts in. I have never made an alt in 14. Well, yeah, as Zero Wolf said, you don't need it. I mean, you do kind of if you want to level up the same job twice. But I put so much effort into my character on 14, and honestly, I like her too much. Like the only thing that would make me like my character more in Final Fantasy 14 is if he was a female Hrothgar. That is the only thing that would make me like my character more than I already like her, because she is currently a Mikote. For a brief period of time, I was a Viara. But the bunny phase didn't last long for me. The bunny phase did not last long for me. My heart lies in Mikote or Mithra. Because I dearly loved my Mithra character on 11. And I kind of resurrected her in 14. She's not exactly the same, but pretty dang close. Acidic Ungent. Yep. Potion of Blight. Thank God I still have a new tie. Have you ever had a day in school? No, it actually be copy Universal Close. Oh, gotcha, Andy Wolf, gotcha. Yeah. I know. I might do an alt character. I think I actually do have an alt Aura that I was playing briefly. But I always just went back to my main character. You know, I probably could have just gone to the church and gotten that, but oh well. I'm here right now. Alright, Acidic Ungent, dissolve the dragon bones. The beast's rock-like remains dissolve into a disgusting white goo, leaving behind a conspicuous hidey hole. You reach your hand into the hole and pull out a single copper coin encrusted with grime. Take the coin. After scraping away the muck on the coin, you can barely make out a motto etched into the metal surface. To summon the alchemist to thee, at the fairy ring you must pay the required fee. Fairy ring? I wonder if it's referring to that overgrown mushroom patch in the forest. Well, what's the fee, though? That's true. Zero Wolf just piped up from the couch that the fee is my firstborn. Which, given that it's a fairy ring, probably isn't far from the truth. But since we're here, we're gonna catch this newt because we can. But yeah, we never really got a lot of time off of school because of weather, unfortunately. We did occasionally, but it wasn't often. Our district was very... our district was very, anti-closing classes because of weather conditions. I could only maybe get into 14 if there was a fox race. Well, you have a fox race on retail World of Warcraft. Unfortunately, even having the fox race on retail World of Warcraft doesn't make me want to play retail anymore. I just got bored. The problem with WoW is I just got bored playing retail. We were going to the forest. Sorry, I momentarily forgot what we were doing again. I haven't played a Final Fantasy game since 9. I'm so behind. Well, there's nothing wrong with that, though, Andy Wolf. I have played all of them except for the offshoots like 10-2 and Dirge of Cerberus. I haven't played those. I haven't played 8. I tried to play 7 and got bored. I played 9, played 10, played 11. Haven't played 12 or 13. Played 14, and now I get to play 15. Well, yeah, and that kind of makes sense, Iron Fox. The only thing that your state would close for is, unfortunately, forest fires. 5 and play sense. Yeah, and you're not missing much, Andy Wolf. You're not missing much. You are not missing much with that. I mean, I enjoyed playing WoW, but once I got through most of the catch-up stuff, because we stopped playing after Cataclysm and didn't come back until Shadowlands. So Zero Wolf and I had quite a bit of catch-up to do in retail, and I enjoyed doing that catch-up. But once that catch-up was done, I just got bored. Like, all I was playing retail WoW for was mount and pet hunting. And it's like, why am I doing this? So I just dropped the sub until I got asked to be in a classic group, and I'm like, heck yes, I'll try classic because it's fun if you have people to play with. 7 you either love or hate. Yeah, and I don't know. I'd like to give 7 another try someday. I just got bored. I just got bored with it, unfortunately. And I know it's a game that a lot of people love. I never got into it. I guess I just use this? Oh, steak. No. But where's the coin? Am I just blind? Where's the coin? I'm confused. Now, what is it this fairy circle wants? Oh, witch eye. Floral wreath. I probably have the ingredients to make that. Boop. Oh. It wants one of those. It wants a rainbow roll. Okay. Oh, so we need dough. Alright, so we gotta go to the fields. A massive fireburst or the bodies they would. Wow. And they would go, use you, not the fire. Wow. That's pretty hardcore. That's pretty hardcore. But yeah, I think the only way our school ever got closed when I was going to like elementary and high school, the only way the school ever got closed is if the buses physically couldn't run. And that was rare because the buses out here in Illinois are built like freaking semi-trucks. I mean, it's just, okay, yeah. I have watched many people play 8, and I just can't get into the story of 8. I just never could get into the story of 8. But that's okay. I mean, you don't have to like every entry into a series. And a lot of my experience with Final Fantasy has been backtracking because I started with Final Fantasy IX. Which is a funny story, actually, because my brother is the reason I'm a gamer. My brother is the reason that I am a hardcore gamer. Because he really got me into RPGs when I was homesick for 2 weeks when I had mono in middle school. He sat me down with Breath of Fire 3, 4, and Final Fantasy 9. And that is where I discovered that I like RPGs and never looked back. Hey, you know what? I've heard people say too that the odd-numbered Final Fantasies are better than the even-numbered Final Fantasies. But my argument with that one is Final Fantasy VI. Which, if I wanted to say what my favorite Final Fantasy was, my favorite Final Fantasy is 6. Like, I have so many fond memories of playing 6. Even more so than 9. I mean, 9 was my first Final Fantasy, but 6 holds a special place in my heart. That's true. Technically, it does hold true according to Zero, because when they released 6 in the US originally, it was 3. And welcome on in, GC Builder. Welcome on in. How are you doing? Bully each other. Oh, heck. So do we, Running Paw. I mean, if Zero Wolf and I weren't bullying each other, it wouldn't be a healthy relationship. Because the bullying we do to each other is all very lighthearted and fun. As it should be. As it should be. Oh, I'm out of clay pots? Jiminy, I'm almost out of clay, too. Alright, we need a glitter bomb. The conservative Christians. You know what's funny, though? A lot of parents didn't realize what was in video games. Plus, a lot of those games were scarier than they realized. A lot of those games were scarier than parents realized they were. Because I remember my brother playing, like, Return to Zork and I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream and, like, System Shock. And I played Harvester. Because my dad was like, oh, it's a point-and-click adventure. You like this, and it's terrifying. Great game, but terrifying. Original Fallout. Nice. Imagine playing The Dig when you were as young as 7. Well, I did play The Dig at launch. No, beans are working now. They're still a little broken because I messed with settings this morning. I can recommend Zork Nemesis. Oh, I will I will add it to the growing list of games, Andy Wolf. I will add it to my growing list of games. I have so many right now. I actually need to work on my gaming roadmap a little bit more today. This is what I do in my free time, is figure out what my gaming roadmap is. Also, I thought people don't know games adult content. Parents are actually pretty aware and didn't let... Yeah, my parents were pretty good about that stuff. But every once in a while, a game would sneak through. Not that I was ever, like, one of those kids that was affected by that stuff. How's my wrist? My wrist is a little achy today because I had therapy this morning, but I'm doing good otherwise, Running Paw. Thank you for asking. But yeah, I definitely think that parents back in the day didn't really pay attention to what games their kids were playing because they thought they were just video games. Uh-huh. No, you cannot have a goldfish, Yuki. My goldfish. Oh! Oh, look at the deer! Look at the deer! Hey. Hey. Excuse me. Flighty and elusive, not fond of confrontation. Okay. What, now I gotta chase the deer? Okay. To be fair, the first video games were set. Well, that's true. That is true. Okay. Yeah, I did. Investigate the fairy forest circle. I did. Oh! Branch antlers. Nice. What's this? That worthless coin said that this would summon the rumpling, not some flowery deer. Take a closer look at the discarded floral branch. Antler? Branchler? One of the growing buds looks larger than the rest, and it twitches when you poke it. Oh, hello there. Looks like this sprout needs some fresh fairy water. There's no fairy water at this fairy circle, but surely there's others about. I better go plant this thirsty fellow and see what happens. Okay, so where am I planting this? Down there? Nope, up there. Stag King of the Mountain. Oh, okay, okay. Are we a burb? No, we're trying to steal the soul of the burb. Also, beans. What are you doing? My mother didn't mind me playing games I played because I knew better. I didn't. I didn't, but in my defense, my father did try to... He did try to prevent me from playing more adult games, as in, like, scary horror games and stuff when I was a kid. Because he was protective. And I can respect and understand that. But I was not a fan of that. And I used my brother to get a hold of games for me. Or pixelated, you'd be lucky to know. Yeah, exactly, Iron Foxy. But no, I mean... I definitely played the Phantasmagoria games before I probably should have, age-wise. But horror games never really scared me. I just found them fascinating. I just found those games fascinating. And the Gabriel Knight series was another one that I played probably before I should have, but I did like it. Oh, no worries, Running Paw, no worries. Are we a burb? Oh, no, we're a witch. We're a witch. I think we are a Baba Yaga-inspired witch, because Baba Yaga also had chicken feet. But yeah, also, I'm dumb, chat. We could have been going to the mountain this entire time. I just was fixated on that path being through the swamp. So apparently we can go to the woods. I'm an idiot. So I'm assuming we need a snare trap. A snow snare. Alright, well we need to make a couple more snare traps while we're here. Alright, how many rabbit feet do we need? 3. I like the music here. Does that mean we can eat the pig? I think so, Iron Foxy. I think so. I think we will get to eat the pig soon. Or rain system was supposed to show us like Raiders of the Lost Ark and Temple of Doom when I was younger. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Same here, Shen. Same here. I was allowed to play games above age rating at first, and my mom bought me the original Tomb Raider, which was 15 over, I was 8 and never bothered. Yeah. Well, and most of the games out there, it's like the age rating is a suggestion, not a rule. They're a suggestion, not a rule. And I mean, if your kid is more mature, they of course can play games. You just have to understand that not all games are meant for the age. Oh, we just exploded a couple of buns there. Not sure why it's giving me rodent lard. Fuck. Stay back, spirit. I have nothing you want. Fisk, keep your wits about you, boy. I'm just an old woman. Oh, so you are. My apologies. One can never be too careful traveling around the mountainside. Plenty of tricksters like to disguise themselves and play pranks on me. I meant no disrespect. None taken. What are you doing out in the cold, anyway? I've come to collect ice berries for my brother's coronation. He's going to be crowned king of the whole realm today. King? According to whom? Well, according to him, I suppose. He is the eldest, after all. He says it's his destiny. Some days, I'm not so sure, though. I feel like I should be doing more than just tending to the castle's gardens. So he gets to be king and you get to pick berries till your fingers fall off? It's not so bad. I like the crisp air and fresh snow. There's something magical about the wilderness. Ah, but listen to me prattle on. I still need to collect the ice berries my brother requested. He's very particular when it comes to, well, anything, really. A job shared is done twice as quickly. Let me help you find before the frost bites. Why, thank you. I am getting a bit chilly. I only need a few more ice berries. Alright, well, we started another chapter here.